From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Detroit Lions.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Jacob Sailors now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
180! Turbos up!
Again, it's Gibbs. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still Brock not enough to avoid 3rd down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Going to the ground again on first. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming here from the 12. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They'll throw first play here with Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates!
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First down.
Come on, come on.
A gain of 9 yards.
19 Tiger, 9
First down,
Cowboy 8.
Commanders.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
To Terry McLaurin. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Lions' 45-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. That run good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Krosky-Merritt on his own read. And they bring him down around the 34. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
On the jump.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, here we go. 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky-Merritt. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have second down behind the sticks.
70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Here's Krosky Merritt off the option. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
Daniels throwing on third. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
But it's fourth down.
19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Ready?
Going for it, it's Eckler. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short, but what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
All set now, first and 10.
First down.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide, wide open.
Three. Trap 60. 18, Pioneer.
Second down give to Krosky Merritt. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it. When they get to the sidelines.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around, more from Ford Field on its way.
Ready?
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Crack all 80. Crack all 80. Buffalo 18. Check smash. Check smash. Gravity Lions.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Get it. Gravity Lions. Viking 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll run it out of the pistol. Krosky Merritt. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
Touchdown, Washington.
And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Sailors now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Here we go. 180.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. And this one is launched downfield. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
We go tonight. Black 20. What's that?
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Black 20.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
1st and 10.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. He's back to throw. Chased out to his right. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. From the left hash, 54 yards out. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And the score remains knotted, 7-all. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Shoves him off. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels now. Ertz reels it in. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Timberwolves. 11. 10 through 11. Let go.
Throwing now, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. With Lions. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty Vance Tressway. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
We go to the line.
Running it with David Montgomery. Has some daylight through the 40. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Another one for Gibbs. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw from Goff. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Go. 180.
Play action here with Goff. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Goff on third. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Crack all 80. Crack all 80.
From the gun, it's Daniels. On the move, headed right. Drops this one off to Krosky Barrett. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead on the first play of the drive.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Lions 7. Jake Moody.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Sailors now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, Goff. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This is Gibbs on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Mike Samuel makes the play. And the Commanders have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
We've set it downs from 37.
18 cock, let's go. No, 65.
He's got Brown on the slant. And they take him down right along the 30.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end.
Hold the ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Go. Ready.
From the gun, a run for Krosky-Merritt. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
18, pioneers.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Pack the 60, pack the 60.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, break.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Krosky-Merritt gets it from the gun. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bravo 80.
Giving this to Krosky-Merritt. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here.
Brought him down. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Viking 18. Timberwolves, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Lions, Cougar 19.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. This one from 42 yards out. Moody knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Second and 3 now.
Black 20.
Goff to the air now. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Finds Isaac Tisslaw. Complete. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
180.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Final timeout taken by the Commanders as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Looking to throw. Goff. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Goff setting to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Black 20.
Here he is to throw. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Third down, they need 7.
Here goes tonight. 20. Turbo.
Looking to throw it. Escapes out to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that makes it 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
You got the job done, Kate. That one is good. Now I think we all ask the question that they're probably asking on the headsets. With 1 timeout remaining, will they try an onside kick, or do you rely on your defense and try to pin them deep?
They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but gotta recover this kick. And this is gonna be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. A designed run. Daniels will keep it. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a 1-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.